It's time. It is time for the Super Bowl. We have got Josh Allen and the gang coming in here hot. We've got the 15-2 Bills, definitely starting off strong in their career, Detro. But we do have the Seahawks kicking. They've got the receiving on the beginning. Man, I got a big smile on my face because I'm happy, big dog. I'm happy. You know this. But once again, we have got the 13-4 Seahawks. They're going to start off with the ball here. I'm just here so I get paid. Hey, I feel it. I feel it. Definitely ask questions in the chat if y'all have questions about concepts, what they're doing, or what they're going to try and think. Let me know. But I will say Geno Smith behind center. Single back blows it up. Burgess, number 52, absolutely takes Kenneth Walker down. It is going to be a ground and pound kind of night. You're definitely going to want that for if you're the Bills, 15-2. Just getting puns with that jersey on. Bro, get out of here. No, I had to change. Big dog. Hey, my wife's pregnant, so I had to, I'm not going to stay on that subject long. But here we go. Once again, under single back look. He's really going to want to get that run game going with Kenneth Walker. That's his bread and butter. He had a huge lane on the inside. Absolutely missed his gap. Just got to even. Once again, if they're even, they're leaving. I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that. Yeah, we're doing February. We're really excited. Bills about 14. Yeah, go ahead and put your score predictions in the chat. Let me know what you think, so that way I can call you out if you're completely off base later. Got the gun look out here. Definitely look for PA cross or something like that. Once again, going with a run early. Very conservative from the Super Bowl champ. Defending champ comes out here and does not look comfortable. Wants to get that run game going. He's going to have to punt that to the Bills. Bills really run an air raid style offense, so he's going to want to get that out there. He's got Pittman back there to return. He's going to try and get a little sticky. Stop and go. Uh-oh, broken ankle. Oh, my goodness, he's going to the outside. Does a spin move to the inside. Gets back to the outside. The 46-yard line. My goodness. Doing June, congrats, brother. Big excited for you. Big excited. Once again, Buffalo Bills already getting more yardage than the Seahawks, and they haven't even taken their first snap. Once again, Ant makes a lot of adjustments. Comes out in the nickel look. Maybe look for a run game stuff here. That's one thing that the Seahawks does very well, is shut down the run. He's going to be looking to do that here as Gabe Davis is out in that slot area right there. Once again, got Burton. He's going to be his user. We got run lane to that outside. Josh Jacobs trying to bust it to the outside. My goodness. Gets a good 20-yard gash to start off the game in an 0-1 trap situation. Caught his user lacking a little bit there. Seahawks are going to want to clean that up. Otherwise, it's going to be a long night for that Seattle Seahawks front. Once again, coming out, trying to figure out what he can run against this. But I will say Josh Jacobs has been a game changer for this Bills team. He's going to want to get that run so that way he can get Stephon Diggs back to back on those outsides. You can kind of see just motioning it over, kind of glitched out the defense. The Ant wants to run right there. Got stuck on a safety. Big old hit from Brooks right away. Picks up 2 yards, so it's 22 on the day for Josh Jacobs. Yeah, I got to get that bread, brother. Got to get that bread. What's up, brother? Glad to have you in here. Glad to have you in here. Once again, I do like that camera angle. Just gives you a little bit better view. I do think that the Bills is going to do a lot of swapping, a lot of changing of formations, keeping them guessing. He does have James Cook in that backfield. Josh Allen lighting it up. Automatically rolls out. He said, no, sir. Nwosu gets the sack right off the first play. You read it right off the screen. The sprint out is literally a sprint out of there. Tries to get that quick corner route, and it was not open. Nwosu shutting it down first, baby. That's what you love to see if you're Seattle, that defense getting after it. I will say Ant loves it when people attempt to pass on him. That's when he gets very opportunistic with his user. He has a lot of tall individuals on his team that can go up and get that ball. That's why he has a lot of people on this defense that can be a problem even though they're not traded. Once again, smart play. He does run it. Stick work was atrocious. My goodness. 4th and 14. Both of these guys playing extremely conservative on there. Once again, he does boom it. Bass just a little bit on the inside. The Bills get the first blood of the game. 3-0. Bills are up. Got the champs in a good situation, though. Didn't score a touchdown. Their defense held up. I do think Ant will probably get a little bit more aggressive on this drive, but not too much. Once again, he wants to stick to that ground and pound game to open up a deep play action shot for him down the line. So definitely clip that when I come back and he takes a deep shot with Lockett or Metcalf out there. But right now, he's going to stick with Kenneth Walker. Cut on that inside. Great edge contain from number 9 on the Bills defense right there. 4 rushes, 5 yards is not going to cut it. About a yard point 2 per carry right now is not going to get it done for Kenneth Walker and these Seahawks. Once again, going to come out and probably a PA post shot if I had to guess. Offense, once again, he's got the crosser wide open. Hits him in the face. Bang, 29 blows it up. Only gets 4 yards. I will say Ant's going to be extremely careful with those deep kind of crossing patterns. Geno Smith is not the best quarterback. He does want to be careful with those, but he is going to have to take some shots against this defense. I will say the lucky thing for him is there's not many X factors or people on this team for this defense. He goes a quick out once again, gets off of him. Paul does make the first down, gets a little bit of life going for this Seahawks team that was desperately needed. I still think that was a very conservative play call for the Seahawks, but they definitely pick up the first down, get a little bit of action going off early. Edmonds got picked up in the block. Face smash probably going for another 15 yards. Holding, bring it back. I definitely thought the ref missed a face mask right there, but that was definitely nice for him to get that back. If you are the Bills, you're excited that Kenneth Walker is not getting going early. Once again, if he gets that Truz X Factor activated, he's going to most likely put it on aggressive and will start breaking tackles left and right. That is what he is known for. Once again, motions the man out to the right. Hikes the ball. He's got a good open lane. Makes a man miss. Gets a good 8-yard gash there for Kenneth Walker. What a great pickup from the Seahawks right there. Once again, that's his bread and butter. That's going to be what he wants to stick with this whole game. Doesn't want to do anything crazy in the passing game. Geno Smith is not that guy. They wrote him off, but he ain't right back. Once again, he's holding that edge well. He's going to check it down to A. Polk's going to turn upfield. Boom! He lays him out 29 with a huge hit. 2-yard pickup on the day. But once again, Polk showing that Geno definitely likes him. That's a consistent target for him for the entire year. He's going to want to be kind of honing in on that, maybe playing a little bit more on that hard flat side. But right now, it looks like the Bills is just daring him to take the underneath and going from there. I definitely think he's going to run this one here. He's not going to check out of it. He does. He gets a double team block that he needs. Kenneth Walker makes a man miss. He cuts upfield. He gets a good 18 yards right there. Gets to the 6 and 30. This is what they are known for, and that is why the Seahawks have made it here, making guys miss, breaking tackles, and winning the good football. That is the way that defenses win championships right there, by just slugging them. Gets that Truz X Factor activated, and just right off the bat, he gets a good user tackle in the backfield for a 1-yard loss. Man, I can't help it. Can't help it. I've got to call it like I see it. Once again, he's not on the call, but we'll definitely call it how we see it. Looking for that read option there. He does the check down off his back foot. Metcalf up front. Get off me, Rasul Douglas. He pushes that man to the ground, says you got to get your weight up in the weight room, and gets a good 8-yard pickup right there, a 7-yard pickup. DK Metcalf finally getting involved in the game. Definitely want to look for more of that if you are the Seahawks. I hope he doesn't play it too conservative here. I do want to see him take a shot. To me, this is where you do a good play-action shot. Maybe hit that outside corner with DK Metcalf on a non-traded corner out there. Instead, he goes on the outside. Tyler Lockett, watch for a double juke move. He doesn't. He just gets sticky. Says, get off me, good sir. And picks up a good 12 yards to get the first down. Ant's signature move, if y'all have ever seen it before, is a glitchy double move. Juke. He's going to get out there in open field. He'll definitely do it with Kenneth Walker, especially once he gets that Truz X Factor back on him. He will definitely hit that one time, if not multiple times throughout the game. Only problem with that is it definitely is a big thing for fumbling. My goodness, 52 is just everywhere tonight. gets a tackle in the backfield, 3-yard loss on the screen. He sniffs it out like he knew the play call coming from the sideline. That is absolutely what you love to see out of the young Buck Burgess. If Geno had an arm, this team would be filthy. I really will say I might just tell this man not to retire, and I'll trade him Lamar. Once again, we're 1 quarter down. We are a fourth of the way to crowning a potential new Super Bowl champion for NFLX. Will it be Detro, who people have accused of using YouTube plays, or will it be Ant, the consistent runner-up or in the championship contender? Once again, I will have to say that is going to be his bread and butter. He wants those screens, really likes the checkdowns. A lot of times if you play man, just stick with them, play it conservative, you can stop some of this stuff on his offense. 3rd and 12, got a risky situation for the Seahawks. Do they get aggressive and throw it, or do they just do the simple stuff that they are known for and check it down? Be looking for that Texas route right here or that B route. Those are his main reads. He's going to take the check down. Never mind, he hits a B route, cuts up field. Tremaine Edmonds just a little slow on the read. Once again, that B route out is just such a good cut, especially when you've got one-on-one with a linebacker. I don't know who the heck his wide receiver is, Federer, but he's going to probably look for a jump ball here to Metcalf maybe. He's got him on that outside if he wants to throw it up. Instead, he throws it to his tight end. Paul gets a touchdown. Seattle Seahawks up 7-3 if they hit this kick. Once again, number 19, Paul, making a huge play for the Seattle Seahawks. Geno, once again, said they wrote me off, but I ain't right back. Will the Seattle Seahawks keep that lead? Once again, they're going to have to kick it off to the Bills, who do get it at half. The Bills are smart here with the clock. They can get up a score, be up 3 going into the half, and get ball, which would be massive for them in this Super Bowl. This is going to be one of those games where it comes down to whose defense is sticking up the most. So you don't want to trade Lamar to me? No, I didn't want to trade Lamar to you. No, I'm just kidding. Hey, if I ever do trade Lamar, somebody's going to sell the bag, which, I mean, he's worth it, but I don't know. Sometimes I do want to try out different people. Once again, you're going to see a lot of those swaps from him. That's where he gets those mess up adjustments. Josh Jacobs probably going to run it here. Instead, he does that in route. He bumps some smart user. My goodness, threw a risky pass across the field right in front of the Seahawks user. And almost messed up, and Burberton almost got a pick that really would have blown this game up. That's exactly what the Seattle Seahawks want out of a play. They want you making those risky passes. They want to have that opportunistic defense. Burberton will come down with one of those if you keep testing him. I promise you that. The young linebacker is ready to play and ready to alert. Once again, user and Burberton here, waiting for maybe he's going to do a little over underneath that center. If it is a run game right here, it's not. He's got the zig. Never mind. He goes for a deep shot. Gets picked off by Tariq Woolen. That is not the man to test. And Ant would be screaming that on his stream right now. Tariq Woolen, the 1-year vet, now in NFLX, having himself a great Super Bowl run already, picking off Josh Allen. Once again, that is what Ant wants to do. He wants you to lull you to sleep on offense. Boom, DK Metcalf off to the side, gets a good move out there, muscles a man out, gets a 2-yard pickup. DK Metcalf getting in the rush game early, but my goodness, people, that defense is opportunistic for the Seahawks, and that's what he wants. Once again, probably looking at a run look here. He likes this look. Yep. Once again, gets a good set on the outside. You can definitely tell that the Bills are attacking those edges. His guys are coming down hard. He's probably definitely got them on the outside contain. And I definitely will say that the Seahawks will take advantage of that middle of the field because that is where they like to strike, both with inside reads, inside zones, and RPO screens. So you definitely have to be okay with that if you are the Bills. Once again, going with the conservative look here. He gets the look that he wants. So once again, Kenneth Walker getting to that outside. He needs Truz activated, and Kenneth Walker will have himself a day if he doesn't get it taken off again. Once again, having a great start to the game. He's almost trying to get that lit up. He's probably going to be looking for Metcalf or Lockett here on that outside. Looks like he's going to go to Polk maybe. Goes a little late. Gets a good little 6-yard or 4-yard pickup right there. Once again, the Seahawks just playing safe ball. They don't want to do anything crazy. Don't want to take those risky throws, kind of like the Bills did right then. He just wants to get his points, wants to stay ahead. and most importantly, wants to keep that momentum bar on his side. We all know we've been on the receiving end of some annoying momentum bars, so we want to make sure that Geno Smith keeps that in company. And my goodness, Kenneth Walker says, get off me. You saw that double move right there that he loves so much. But my goodness, Kenneth Walker is breaking tackles left and right. This man is a walking tank, and he is telling people left and right, get off me, good sir. I don't care if your family's watching or not. I've got to put on a show. Gets his touch up right there. He cuts on the inside. My goodness, lays the boom. But it's almost time for him to get that X Factor activated. And when he does, he is going to start playing a lot more aggressive. You see that red X on that sideline. He wants to be careful about it. Tyler Lockett in motion. He does a jet pass sweep to him. He's got the outside contain. Great play by Ed Oliver, stopping him there on the edge. He gets the 1-yard pass, but he does get to third and manageable at 3rd and 1. Be looking for Kenneth Walker to get the ball right here. If I was Ant, I would be turning on aggressive, and I would be absolutely trucking people out of this world or juking, whatever you want to do, since you cannot fumble. He does have an RPO motion here. He'd be looking for Polk on that check down on that left side. That is exactly where he goes. He gets picked off. My goodness, Rasul Douglas take off. He wants to go to the house. Will we have a makeup of DK Metcalf hawking him down? My goodness, is he going to be another Buda Baker? He catches him from behind. Rasul Douglas could have made the play of the game by cribbing that. But DK Metcalf, once again, just like in real life with Buda Baker, hawks him down and stops a huge 7-point swing from him. Be looking for a juke move there. Just gets to the outside. Gets a 1-yard loss on it. But he does get the HP sweep. My goodness. Rasul Douglas just blew the ball game up. This is what you love to see out of a Super Bowl. Right when you think Anthony's about to absolutely step on the throat, he kills the man with a absolute killer pick right there. Once again, what are we gonna do here? If you're the Bills, gonna be looking for that slot inside with DK, or not DK, but he's definitely got Diggs. He loves him right there. He takes off. Don't take a big hit from that man. Ball's on the ground. Funches picks it up. What are you doing, Bills? I think the lights are a little too bright for him right now. He absolutely sees Jamal Adams out there and says, come on. He taps the helmet, but Josh Allen was not ready for the smoke. Puts the ball on the ground in the biggest moment and absolutely kills his team there by not picking up those points right there. You cannot do that if you are in this situation. Detroit has to be smarter in that situation. If you are playing with that momentum, you've got to come away with points if you are there. He's got him in the flat if he wants. He's going to take a deep shot. My goodness, that's exactly what we were just talking about. Geno, not being the best quarterback, absolutely misses the guy in the flat. He did have a deep shot to B if he wanted him, though. My goodness, that is not what you want to see if you are the Bills, but Geno Smith does have a chance to make a good play here. Will he do it? He throws a great pass check down to DK Metcalf right in front of Tre'Davious White. He gets a good stop, though. Does get the first down, but DK Metcalf gets the contested catch just enough to get there right at the sticks. Anthony has been here before. He's about to go into 2-minute drill, but Detroit, you've got to be better than that, brother. In the red zone, that's where the money is made, and I think the lights just might have been a little bright. He's got the counter going. He cuts on the inside, makes a man miss, gets to the 9-yard line. 2nd and 1, picks up 9 yards on the play. Once again, Kenneth Walker looks like he is going to run for almost 150 yards, which is going to be insane against this stacked defensive line. He gets a man off of him. Once again, a flag coming in late. Will it be holding and coming back? It is 2nd and 10. That's absolutely killer for the Seahawks as they're in this 2-minute drill right here. Be looking for a play-action shot if he does have a chance here. Once again, I'd be looking at some contested catches with DK if my run game's not going. Thankfully for him, it is. He does wait him out, makes a man miss. Trey White with a great tackle on the play. I wonder if he's got secure tackler on that. But I will have to say that was a great tackle from a smaller corner out. Trey White definitely making a big tackle on DK Metcalf earlier. And now another one on Kenneth Walker. Yeah, y'all definitely think Ant's going to win this. So far, it's been a good game. The Bills have just played sloppy on offense. Once again, going to be looking for that seam shot. If he has them, he doesn't. Tyler Lockett takes a check down, just barely misses a guy. He definitely wraps around for that strip animation. Doesn't get it. Once again, you can tell that he has been here before, taking exactly what that defense has given him and not in any rush to go anywhere. Once again, the read option was there. Gets to that outside. My goodness, another big hit. However, he is not going to cough that rock up with that trust X factor. Once again, time is of the essence, but Ant is in no rush. He knows he's got all 3 timeouts. He knows he's good. He hits the seam. Tyler Lockett once again being smart with his user. He takes a timeout. He is lulling you to sleep with that run. He knows you can't stop it. As soon as you think, oh, I need to crash down on the box, he checks out of it. Geno Smith throws a laser in the seam to Tyler Lockett. This is what smart football looks like, ladies and gentlemen. Take notes. Kenneth Walker coming up big again. Gonna have to hurry that up, though, if you are. That's not a good move in that situation, but he does have all 3 timeouts left. He's got Paulk in the check down. Get out of bounds if you need to. Big hit in the sideline. He's gonna have to take a timeout. 3rd and 2. Now Ant does have to worry about the clock if he doesn't get points here or gets tackled in bounds. He's gonna have to make a decision. However, I would expect probably a run or a deep shot right down the middle. You can kind of see Lockett set up for it. What is he going to do here? He's got him over the middle. My goodness, he threw a risky pass, though. He definitely should have picked that out earlier. He definitely had him wide open. He just hesitated. That is very unlike Ant to wait that one out. Once again, that user shot down. He definitely had an easy throw to Tyler Lockett to at least pick up the first. Probably a touchdown. He threw it just a hair late. And that is the difference between being up 14-3 and only being up 10-3. And that could be a huge, huge move in the direction of the Bills going into this second half. Once again, Pooch kicks it over to Burden. He lets it go. He wants it to go out of bounds. My goodness, it's a dead ball out there. Some people are going to be really mad about that. I'm sure Detro is going to be in the comments talking about a scum kick. But I don't think that was the intention there. I definitely thought he was going to pick it up with Burden. However, if I'm in Bills, play it safe here. Just get your run game going. Get some momentum if you can. Get a little sticky. He's got blockers. Go ahead and take a timeout right here. Go ahead and get another either deep shot right here or just take another run. Get that momentum down a little bit because once again, Ant is going to play it very safe. He doesn't care if you come out and run it against this look. However, that is exactly what I would do. He's going to cut on that inside as soon as he hikes it. He got held up right there. Josh Jacobs just gets tripped up. That is very unfortunate for the Bills. But ladies and gentlemen, that is a half. Who do you think your predictions are going to be for the Super Bowl MVP? Right now, I've got my money on my boy Kenneth Walker. He is playing lights out. However, you just saw it on screen. Tariq Woolen with a huge first half interception that set up a good field goal position for the Seahawks to get down there. Once again, Josh Allen, though, with a costly fumble. But I do think right now the Ant looks to be in full control, but the Bills can change that with one quick score here on this halftime. Coming out of it, we are live. James Cook going to the left side. Will he make a cutback? He does make a cutback. Smart move. Gets to the 20. Should have stayed in the backfield. Could have got an extra 5 yards there and nobody tired out. Once again, if you do not currently follow, I'd greatly appreciate a follow. Appreciate y'all being out here tonight supporting NFLX. He gets the run game going. Josh Jacobs cuts up field. He goes, he makes the man miss. My goodness, is Josh Jacobs going to get hot from behind by Carpenter? I don't think he is. Josh Jacobs to the crib. That is exactly what you needed if you are the Buffalo Bills. He's telling them turn them up. My goodness, Mafe just got out with some back spasm. That is exactly what you need if you are the Buffalo Bills and you want that run game to get going. Buffalo Bills are starting to get that momentum. It's all tied up. 10-10. Is Detro gonna pull it out? He's starting with some very simple looks for somebody that's accused of YouTube plays, I will have to say. But he is making them work with getting sticky and cutting up field and just making them pay. Wait, Bills was... That's funny, Jonathan. Oh my goodness, that was a absolutely backbreaker for the Seattle Seahawks. Kenneth Walker looking to answer. What will he do here? Once again, getting in the backfield, Ed Oliver with a great tackle from behind. Gets a 3-yard loss, and that trust X factor absolutely coming off. Be looking for Ed Oliver in the gang to be blowing up the run here in the second half. I don't know how he's blowing it up that well, but that is something that you absolutely love to see out of your D lineman. Getting a good block right there. Gets up 4 yards, 3rd and 9. Gets in a must-pass situation. The Bills know that. So do the Seahawks. What are they going to do in this situation? Will Anthony play it safe and trust that opportunistic defense? Or will he trust Geno and maybe take a shot here? I bet he looks for a check down right here, so I would set my flats to about 10 and see what he does and try and make him pay deep. And you got those tall corners on the outside. He's going to look for that RB. He definitely has him. Boom! Tremaine Edmonds stops him just a little short. Anthony's going to have to pass it or punt it off right here. 4th and 3, 10-10, and this ball game has completely swung in the favor of the Bills. That defense got after it. Oh my goodness, Bryant did not look like he was going to stop there. I thought he was going to get an uncharacteristic-like defensive penalty by taking the head off of the guy right there. But once again, Bills back in control. What are they going to do now that they've got a little bit of that momentum? Cut on that inside. You can tell he wants to use that stiff arm so bad. But Josh Jacobs, my goodness, that one run put him over that 125-yard for rushing for this Super Bowl. And he now might be the favorite for that Super Bowl MVP that is so coveted. Got a man in motion. Will he check it down to him? He does. James Cook's got a block out to the outside. Tariq Woolen gets off of him, but he says, little man, take a seat. James Cook pushes that man to the ground, picks up the first down, and that is very unlike Tariq Woolen, the one-year vet who already got a pick, getting shoved to the dirt and maybe getting a little piece of humble pie out there. Once again, got Jamal Adams down there in the box. He's moving people up to play that run just a little bit more aggressive. He bites on the play action. He throws a seam shot. Boom, my goodness, Cook. You have got to come down with that. It cannot believe that Josh Allen only has 1 passing yard right now and is 1 for 3, and one of those going to the other team. You've got to have that if you are James Cook, the tight end, though. He does get a good counter move. Gets pushed a little bit forward by Seattle Seahawks defense. 3rd and 5. Definitely got a chance here to make it a big possession for him. 3rd and 5, though, is exactly where Anthony wants you to be. He wants you to be in that territory where you don't know if you want to run or pass, but you're going to lean more on your passing offense than your defense. But definitely hop in here if you aren't already. I know you get some boost for this Super Bowl, but get active in the chat. Let me know who you think is going to win this one and who you think Super Bowl MVP is going to be. Burberton on that outside. What is Josh Allen going to do? He ends up hiking it. He does a pump fake. He goes to the outside. Digs. Tariq Woolen was right there. Ball's on the ground. Tariq Woolen had a chance. It hit him right in the hands right before going out of bounds. And that would have been a huge one. But Stephon Diggs gets to the outside. But my goodness, he laid the boom. That was Diggs, I believe, the safety. And then he made him pay, but didn't make him go and complete the play. Josh Jacobs gets to the outside. My goodness, that was a very glitchy looking boots from the D lineman, catching him from behind. The Funtis D tackle definitely caught him from behind, but Josh Jacobs just churning out these 4 5-yard gash plays that they are not expecting. Be looking for Diggs on the outside right there, just going on an out route or a zig. He does go upfield. My goodness, gets great blocking right there. Almost didn't even see the defense occupy space for that RPO zone peak. I don't know if they're playing conservative or aggressive, but it is not looking that great right now. And I will say the Bills are driving very calmly, very methodically. Once again, cuts upfield, gets another good 3-yard gash. You'll love to see it. Hey, Billy, let's go. Kenneth Walker is your prediction for MVP. Who else y'all got? Good game. Need the money for my restructuring. Yes, sir. This is going to be a good one. This is what you love to see. You got number 10 in the slot right there. Will he hit him? No, he goes to Josh Jacobs on the outside. He said, gets off me. My goodness, he cuts upfield. Josh Jacobs is killing the game right now. Got a 5-yard pickup right there. And my goodness, anytime, brother, anytime. I will have to say 3rd and 2 there, making it easy to commentate. It does go on the inside. He makes a man miss, punches it out. My goodness, Josh Allen cannot keep the ball from hitting the turf. The Bills are finding them. I'm going ahead and taking my 3. Josh Allen cannot be trusted. But my goodness, that D lineman said, give me them. Punches it out. Thankfully, the lineman picked it up for the Bills there, or Josh Allen would have been crucified coming home to Buffalo without a Lombardi trophy. That is for sure. But the Bills takes the lead and gets a lot of momentum back, kicking it to Ant. He's going to try and slow down that run game and make Geno really beat him in the passing game. Once again, this is exactly what you want to see out of a Super Bowl. 2 heavyweight contenders really going at it. But you got to respect the fight in these Seahawks. They don't have the highest overall. They don't have the flashiest guys out here. But they have one guy who has been backpacking them day in and day out. And that is none other than Kenneth Walker and Tariq Woolen on defense have been huge playmakers for them. However, they need one of them to step up right here. Will it be the unlikely hero, Geno Smith, who leads this Seahawks to a back-to-back Super Bowl? Or will it be Detro in his first Super Bowl appearance in NFLX picking it up? Once again, he's got the read option to the outside. He cuts it upfield. My goodness, he tried to do that double juke move that he loves so much. But once again, Trey White making an outstanding play and tackle in the open field. That is what you love to see from your corner on 3rd and 4. Once again, does look like Geno Smith is going to get a chance to air it out. Be looking for Polk here on the crosser right away. He's going to hit him in the backfield. Polk, once again, just like I predicted, dots him up. That is his go-to target. Once again, Polk is his safety valve. It has been his safety valve all year. Nothing flashy. He just makes consistent catches. Reminds me so much of Jack Doyle. Just going out there and making big plays for his guys. He does get a good tackle in the backfield. The Bills, once again, Burgess, number 52, all over the place, stops the screen for what looked to be a huge, good 10 to 15-yard pickup. Stops him with a 1-yard gain, and Geno can just not get it going, but he's not turning the ball over. He's playing smart football. Once again, look for Polk. He does the check down. He goes for the breakup. Lamb tells him, sit down, little boy, and pushes him off of him. The Bills defender's embarrassed. His wife's up in the stadium giving him the side eye, saying, you are not coming home with me tonight. But that's all right. Elam shakes him off, helps his teammate out, picks up the tackle, and it is 3rd and 3. Going into the 4th quarter, you got 56 seconds till this quarter ends, and then we're going to be holding up the 4s, ladies and gentlemen. What will Seattle do next? He's got the wide route right there if he wants it. He waits him out. He takes his check down. He cuts up field. Boom! 7 comes back with a shot of his own. Absolutely lays him on the ground, but he does pick up the 1st down. Once again, he loves that little check down route right there. Then he's got blockers coming with him just to escort him to that 1st down. Doesn't have to hike it if he doesn't want to, but I bet you he takes one more shot here. Once again, gets to that outside, just outside. There is the, once again, that is that double move, juke move that I was talking about earlier that he absolutely loves to do. He turns nothing into something and gets 3 yards. And all over body, hold them up. We got our 4s. Hold it up if you don't know it. Put 4s in the chat. It is 4th quarter, baby. This is where Super Bowl champions are made, or this is where dreams are crushed. He's got Polk in the check down. Absolutely butterfingers it. And my goodness, that is very uncharacteristic like of whatchamacallit, Polk out there in the flat. Absolutely misses it. That is not what you love to see out of your veteran tight end. And that is not something that is normally something that he does. 19 checks out. He's going to that flat again. He's got him. He might get picked. Von Miller. My goodness, he is going to take it all the way. He's at the 20, the 15, the 10, the 5. He is celebrating in the end zone. Von Miller to the crib. Are the Buffalo Bills going to do it? He's telling the gang, come down to celebrate. This is where champions are made. 40, wants that Super Bowl. He got it with the Rams. Now he wants it with the Bills. He's known for rushing the passer. His hands are out there. My goodness, Ant just wanted to go to Polk so bad that he just absolutely would not throw that one away. And Von Miller made him pay. That is what you love to see out of the Bills. My goodness, I would hate it if I'm a plastic table tonight, because Bills Mafia is going nuts out in the stadium right now. They're crashing beers on their head. Their fans are celebrating. They see the Lombardi in their sights. Will their team hold up the 10-point deficit, or will Seattle Seahawks come from behind and then get their second back-to-back Super Bowl championship? He's got B if he wants them. Throws an absolute dot, cuts up field. Farrer right there gets a nice little look right there. Geno Smith having to air it out just a little bit more than he would like, but I will have to say he is out there dancing like an idiot, down 10. That is not what you want to see out of Farrer. The moment might be too much for the rookie wide receiver. Kenneth Walker takes a check down. He does get to the outside, make a man miss. Get off me, little boy. He pushes another man, doing his best Derrick Henry impression. He caps the night at 119 with 22 rushes, and he is fighting for his team tonight. And this is exactly what you want to see out of the Seahawks. Get back to what you know, ground and pound. Do not have to take risky throws, but once again, he's going to want to try and do that to DK Metcalf. Oh my goodness, he had a man. He makes the double juke move, goes backwards. 3-yard rush right there because it was thrown behind the line. But I have to say, he had a shot to DK Metcalf on that outside. That is the exact look that you want to cover too. And you can tell he's feeling the pressure just a little bit. And he throws the ball too early on that check down. He's got him. He risky throw to DK Metcalf. Burgess, who has had a great game, just absolutely did not have time to react to that. Geno Smith getting a little comfortable now that he made that interception. He wants to shake it off like the vet he is, get his team back in contention, and get some points. Will DK Metcalf get this good throw in right here? Good little pitch from his buddy and get to that outside. They're going right at the defending champ, Von Miller, and saying, we want all the smoke. He gets to the outside, cuts on the inside. My goodness, you can see them raking at that ball. Will the Seahawks take their three here, or will they go for the points? They look like they are going to come out in a single back look on 4th and 2 and go for greatness and go for the 7. I don't know if I agree with that call. Take your 3. Bills has been known to give it up in these big moments. Would he do it again? But we'll have to see what the Seattle Seahawks see out here. Geno Smith doesn't have to hike this. He can still make it an easy field goal if he takes a delay game. He does hike it, though. He throws it out in the flats. My goodness, he gets a lucky animation. Lamb gets in the end zone. He fights off a man, and the risk pays off. My goodness, Geno carrying around a barrel because he has got some cojones going on that man right now. He goes up 17-20. The Bills have a chance to answer and to put this one away. But my goodness, Lamb looked like he was going to be tackled for a massive gut-wrenching loss. And he just said, I cannot let these Seahawks down. The 12th man stood up for him and absolutely got in that end zone for Ant right there. They want that back-to-back championship so bad, and they are out there fighting for their quarterback and for the city of Seattle. My goodness. Bills coming out in a gun look. Will they go back to their bread and butter of passing, or will they stick with the run game that has been working all night with Josh Jacobs? He's been playing phenomenal. Once again, he cuts back. That's a smart move. He gets upfield. He gets a good 8-yard run right off their bat. 2nd and 2. Once again, if I'm the Bills, I am looking at that clock. I'm saying I've got 5 minutes to glory. Let's make it happen, Josh Jacobs. Josh Allen, I'm not putting it in your hands. If you're running it, you've coughed it up twice. He goes ahead and makes his adjustments. He flips a play on him. He wants to mess up something he's got going on. Jerry Cook motions out to the right. He does hike it again. He gets to that counter. Will the user get him from behind? He does catch him from behind for a 1-yard loss. 3rd and 3. Bills' hands. Oh my goodness. They might be shaking. Is the brights Is a moment too big for the Bills in this situation, or will Josh Allen clutch up and get this much needed win for the city of Buffalo, who has desperately been needing a championship since they signed the young quarterback? Once again, Josh Allen under center. He's ready to go. He hikes it out. He's got an inside slant to Stephon Diggs. Go down, Stephon. Do not fumble that rock. Once again, will we have a Super Bowl champion with a passer with less than 10 attempts? That might be something that we see here. That would almost be a first in NFLX history. Even if you're a heavy runner, that is almost uncommon. You can see him milking that clock. He is in no rush to hike that ball. He definitely trusts Josh Jacobs, and he wants to make sure he is playing smart football. He gets an extra blocker out there to that left side. He gets that outside. Once again, gets a good touch up. Josh Jacobs says, "Get off me, little man." He gets past the 50, 176 rushing yards on the day, and they are straight playing some bully ball out here. If you are the Bills, 3 minutes or less, and they are already almost in field goal range for Bass, the long kicker. He's got a heck of a leg. Will they trust him? He hikes it a little bit early, cuts up field. I don't know why he got that off so early, and Brooks takes a knee. He is hurt, but once again, it stops the clock just for a little bit. But if I am Buffalo Bills, I am draining that clock to 0. We are so close to getting up. Bare minimum 6 points. And having to make Geno Smith go down the field and win this game with that arm, it's exactly what you want. Once again, will he trust Josh Jacobs here, or will he go with Josh Allen, who's been making some smart decisions on this drive? Checking out of the defense, Tariq Woolen moves to that outside. He goes click on to Diggs. He goes back to Woolen. He moves to the outside. Where is he going to go? He switches over Josh Jacobs for the outside run. No, he doesn't. Where is he going to throw it? He doesn't have anybody. He throws it away, and my goodness, that is an absolute killer if you're the Bills, because now they've got all 3 timeouts. It's 3rd and 6. You've got to pick up the first down, or do you play it safe and run it here and go for the points and just try and get up 6 points? Once again, I bet he's going to motion them out to the right and get a pass off here and just try and get some points out of this. But if he goes for the kill, he's got to get that first down. What will the Bills do here on this down? 3rd and 6. Once again, he hikes the ball. He's got the zig. He doesn't go there. He goes for the outside. Stay in bounds. Shakir does make a rookie mistake and rolls out of bounds, but a massive pick out. He baits the user underneath. Tariq Woolen just wasn't ready for it on that outside. The user was caught lacking, but that clock did stop. It is his first down and 10, but 2:44 remains on that clock. He can probably get it down to 120 or 130, depending on the situation. He goes to that outside. Shakir does not make a great play. Seahawks are going for the kill. They called the timeout. They're trying to say, we're going to stop him right here, get the ball back, and drive down the field. Will they make those dreams a reality? 2 minutes, 40 seconds. This is that move that they absolutely like. He's going to motion James Conner out to that left side, be looking for Diggs to do it, and then he'll probably run it with Josh Jacobs if I had to guess, but definitely be looking for that motion. He doesn't. He got him on the outside. Diggs with the catch. My goodness, he goes in the end zone. Diggs throws up the peace sign. He says, I'm here for it. The moment wasn't too big, and oh my goodness, I think Ant might have run commit right there, wanting to use that user on the outside. He'd been getting used to that underneath screen on the left side, or absolutely going to blow up the run and get him out of field goal range, and he makes him pay. That was a massive, massive play for these Buffalo Bills. Like I said, I would hate to be a beer can tonight, and I would hate to be a plastic table, because they're crushing both right now. We just panned out to a shot to the people of Buffalo, and they are going nuts. Cars are getting flipped. Couches are getting burned. They might not make it through the night. They are going to party so hard, they're going to shut down airports, cities. Don't call into work tomorrow, because they're not expecting you if you live in the city of Buffalo. He goes with a check down to DK Metcalf. They get the stop, keep the clock running. Once again, that's exactly what they want. If you are the Bills, However, once again, Geno Smith trying to get it off quick. He does. He's got him on the outside. He absolutely misses a wide open touchdown. He had Kenneth Walker on the outside in a cover 2 look. Ant, what are you doing? Once again, that cover 2, man, he absolutely missed a shot to that outside. And once again, I think Ant is feeling the pressure, not going through his normal reads and just going to his best player available, which is DK Metcalf. I will have to say, he does take away the run game here. Will he still go to B? He does. He ends up catching it on him. He does make the contested catch, but stays in bounds. Once again, he's going to have to go quick. He's doing the smart thing. He is going for the field goal. That is a veteran move. If he can get it off quick, he knows time is of the essence, especially with that field goal going up live. Boom. He kicks it. He pulls it just to the right. My goodness. Buffalo is going to win a Super Bowl. Ladies and gentlemen, pop the champagne. Go ahead and call Wally World. He definitely just pulled it off. My goodness. Detro with a big statement win in NFL X. Unless he does something goofy here, he is going to pull this game out. Once again, those Seattle Seahawks are absolutely swarming to the ball. And that is a crazy, crazy move right there. Detro, congrats, brother. You are the next NFL X Super Bowl winner. It is going to be a huge one for you in this group. After everybody was calling you everything under the books, they were saying you were a bum, a YouTube player watcher. They were saying your stick skills weren't good. And you went out there and proved all the haters wrong. And you showed them you are a Super Bowl champ. My goodness, what a victory for Buffalo. The city is going to be lighting on fire tonight. You've got to love it for the city who's desperately been denied by the Kansas City Chiefs in the past. Patrick Mahomes and company, but not any longer. They finally get the much needed Lombardi win that they have been hoping for. The rest should be history. They should be able to chew this one out, punt it off, give them one more shot. As long as they get this onside kick, they will be Super Bowl champions. Once again, just make the smart move. Don't kick it early. Let that clock die down. And you can see the Gatorade bath on the sideline. They're churning it up. Bills blue. Getting ready. The coach doesn't see it coming. But man, oh man, he is going to get drenched tonight. The punt is up. Lockett back there. Will he make a move? He does. He makes a man miss. Will he get to that outside? He takes to the outside. He gets swarm tackled. 25 seconds left on the clock. These people are not done yet. But once again, Seattle would need a miracle. But thank goodness, I know a guy that can provide them. You love him. But once again, Kenneth Walker on the check down. That was such an odd move. Gets to the outside. What is he doing? Tyler Lockett. He went almost full dum-dum right there. Stayed in bounds. And that was not what you love to see. You can tell the Seattle Seahawks see the writing on the wall. They're clapping it up right now. And my goodness, Buffalo with a 27-17 win. The confetti raining down. Tremaine Edmonds cannot believe it. Josh finally got the much needed win to cement his place in those top quarterback plays. They cannot believe it. But Josh Jacobs is this year's MVP. Geno Smith doing the right thing, dapping up the quarterback, telling him, hey man, you got lucky. The refs cheated me. But once again, a massive win for this team. However, we are outie like a belly button. Thank y'all so much for coming in tonight. First of all, I love you. Secondly, way more important than that, Jesus loves you. You have a good one, and congrats to the Bills on the Super Bowl win tonight. Y'all have a good one. Don't celebrate too